Well, as I said, I have an amazing personality here, and let's have a look at her intro.
Ghana has seen a decline in skilled workers in the past decades. However, that phenomenon is not unique to Ghana. A Manpower Incorporated 2010 Talent Shortage Survey of 35,000 global employers, first on the list of employer challenges was a lack of skilled trades workers. In an effort to curb this phenomenon, governments and non-governmental organizations, such as the United Nations, have recommended women involvement in non-traditional areas, thus, areas perceived to be male-dominated. According to UNESCO and the World Bank, non-traditional careers are where 25% or less of the opposite gender is employed in the field. Ergo, a non-traditional career for women in Ghana is anyone that is not directly related to domestic household chores such as cooking, sewing, and grooming. One of such non-traditional careers is electrical engineering. It is the study, design, and application of equipment, devices, and systems which use electricity. Just like other non-traditional skills, electrical engineering has its fair share of female non-enrollment. The Don Bosco Institute offers electrical engineering. We spoke with the Job Service Officer, Benedict Mensah, on why women find it difficult training in this sector.
For me, it has to do with discrimination. Most females are discriminated. For instance, if they want to venture into a trade that is male-dominated, sometimes they look down on them. People think this job is for men. So what are you as a female doing in this field?
He also spoke on good appraisals concerning female graduates from employers.
In one of our discussions, one facilitator from external kind of country came, and he's actually a resident in Ghana. So he visited our center, and I introduced the lady as one of the trainees in air conditioning and refrigeration. Then he was like, no, my air condition is down, it's broken down in the house. Since you are a female in that trade, to come to my house and fix it. The lady went there one Saturday. The following Monday, the 2 days, the man came to the center and was like, wow, you guys are really doing very well.
Grace Tettehfio is one of the graduates from Don Bosco who, against all odds, have been able to go through training and now working as an electrical engineer. She also installs air conditioners. Grace studied electrical engineering after junior high school for 3 years, did her internship for 3 months at Pioneer Plaza, after which she studied solar installation as well as refrigeration and air conditioning. We are honored to have this exceptional lady, Grace Tettehfio, in the Real Studio. Welcome, Grace.
We are honored to have Grace Tettehfio in the studios today. You're welcome once again, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
And well, electrical engineering, solar energy, and refrigeration, as well as AC installation. That is amazing. What moved you to get into this field?
Actually, when I was growing, I realized that most young girls in my community, some are selling, which I don't want to do. Like, they do a lot of things that I want to be exceptional. So I told my dad that I want to be an engineer, and I wanted to do science. Then I thought of electrical engineering as well. Mm-hmm. And I told him that since it's also engineering, that is what I want to do.
Oh, he did engineering, your dad?
No, I told him that I want to be an engineer.
Okay.
Yes. So I decided to go into electrical engineering. Mm-hmm. And at the beginning, it was a little challenging because he asked me, what are you going to do with electricals? I told him that that's what I want to do. Because when I go to the institution, a teacher is going to be there to teach me. And I'm not the first person. I'm not going to be the last person. So if someone can do it, I can also do it.
The can-do spirit.
Yes.
That does it for me. And I like the fact that you're being real about it, okay? But, you know, for women, most of the time we are afraid to venture into male-dominated industry or fields, okay? So did you picture yourself going through the process? Were there any fears when you made that decision?
Yes, there was a lot of fear.
What were some of them?
So when I wanted to do electrical engineering, one, I was scared of what if I get shocked?
As an on the job?
Yeah, like when I'm working and I get shocked, I was like, no, someone can do it. And it goes with safety precautions. And me being a lady doing it is, I always want to be exceptional. So being a lady and doing it, like I just love doing it. So going to school, it wasn't all that easy, but that's what I chose. So I want to do it at all costs.
Wow. So it means you're really into it. You really wanted to do it, and then you didn't care about the fact that you would stand out. Actually, that was your motivation to be different.
Yes.
Okay, but once again, before venturing into this field, did you know anybody personally, or had you seen someone try it, like a female?
No. I've not seen anyone try it. All those electricians I see, electrical engineers, are all men. I've not seen even a lady trying internship with the men that have been going out. Most of them are men. So I thought that if a lady will go into that field, it will be good for me, because I'll be the only one, and also learning that will be quite easier for me, because some men go soft with their ladies when they are teaching them.
Well, that is true. So in the preparation towards your dreams, okay, of this field that you chose to enter, what were some of the institutions you studied? Give us a brief or an idea of the educational process you went through.
After my junior high school, I went to Adan Technical Institute to do electrical engineering for 3 years. And after that, I was in the house for some few months. Then I went to Don Bosco to study solar installation. So during the study of solar installation, and a friend of mine introduced to me that there's an upcoming training in refrigeration and air conditioning. So our final solar installation course was on refrigeration as well. So refrigeration powered by solar. So because I learned that and I have some basics about refrigeration, so I have to learn more about refrigeration and air conditioning. So I studied refrigeration and air conditioning. It was really intensive. The teachers were really helpful, and I was the only girl in the class, so the guys really helped me.
But was it the same institution?
No, as Don Bosco Technical Institute.
Okay.
Yes.
So was that for your first course, the solar energy and the refrigeratory?
Yeah, the first course is the solar installation. Then the solar installation was divided like over the years. It wasn't just a year. So
so you didn't leave there to a different school. It was the same school.
The same school. So after the solar, then I went into the refrigeration and air conditioning. So that was all. I wanted to go to the university, but I'm not ready yet. So I'm still waiting.
Okay. So have you started working with your skills right now?
Yes.
Can you tell us some of your experiences? How do clients react when they hear that somebody is going to fix their refrigerator for them, somebody is going to fix their AC, and then it's a woman that turns up? What are some of the experiences you get?
Some of the experiences are odd though. You know, there was one lady that said she wanted someone to just install a lighting system, simple lighting system. And they called me. When I got there, she was so shocked. She was like, no, are you sure she can do it well? So, I learned she's a queen mother. She was so happy to meet me. She was really happy, so excited. I don't know why she was so excited, because during my study, I met a lot of ladies, those that were ahead of me. They were also my motivation as well, because I see that they are ladies and they can do it, and I can also do it. Yes.
But after you fixed it, would you say her reaction was different from as of before when she wasn't sure?
Yeah, she was happy. In the beginning, she thought they are lying, or maybe I just came to come and play with her stuff, but she was really happy when I finished.
You killed it.
Yes.
That's great. So in the video we watched, the introductory video, I realized there was a man who even mentioned an example where another lady also had to go and fix something, and then the man actually came back the following day to come and congratulate them that she did a good job. So yes, kudos for this part you've taken.
Thank you.
And we've spoken about discrimination, okay, in the video, but tell us, personally, what are some of the experiences you've had that made you feel discriminated? Was there a time in your journey where you felt, why did I choose this? Am I sure I want to keep going? Were there some challenges along the way?
Yes. During my study of electrical engineering, there was one of these days I was in the library reading, and I was just questioning myself. I was like, can I really can I do this course? It's getting difficult. That was in my second year. It was getting a little difficult. Then I asked myself, what if I go and tell my dad that I want to stop this course? What will he say? So I nearly got discouraged. Then I told myself, someone can do it. There are two, my seniors, when I was in first year, there was one lady, Sister Eva. She was really passionate. When I got there, she really encouraged me. So seeing her doing it with some joy, I realized that I can also do it. It's just some few things that are difficult, but there's nothing too difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sister Eva will be very proud right now. She's watching you.
Yes.
And now that you've mentioned family and even a friend, okay, how was the reception for family members or relatives, as well as even friends in your age group? Okay, what were their reaction?
Oh, some of my friends were surprised. Some were like, hey, this course, I can't do it. So why would you even do it? Some were like, congratulations, you are doing well, you can make it. Some encouraged me, some were scared for me. And for my family, when I told my mom, she was like, she know I can do it because...
Beautiful.
Yeah, she told me she know I can do it. My dad also said, okay, if that is what I want to do, then he has to support me. So they did. In the beginning, my dad I found it quite challenging because a female going into electrical engineering, you know, it was something. It's unusual. Like I will not say the whole family, but almost in the families, the guys that are going to the technical field, some are into building construction, some electrical engineering. So me being the lady, as in the first lady going into this, it was like, can you do it? But they did. They really encouraged me.
Wow. I'm glad you had a lot of support from home.
Yeah.
Would you say that influenced your confidence in getting into it?
Yes, it did.
Support is really important. Now, what are some of your plans for the future? Say in 5 years' time, where do you see yourself going in your career?
Okay, with that 5 years is quite close. Well, I would like to further my education.
Okay.
And secondly, I want to encourage more girls. I want to advocate for females going to the technical field. I want to advocate more for CBT, that is a competence-based approach of learning.
Okay.
And I'll be glad if most of the technical schools, almost all the technical schools, should use CBA approach. And also girls that are scared out there, that I would like to encourage them. Maybe those that would need my support, any way they will need my support to encourage them. I would like to do that because nowadays most people talk about work, most people talk about businesses, and some girls are really not getting it.
Yeah.
Yes, so having your own skill, having something that you can do with your own hands, like you own yourself. Yeah, you're your own boss, so you can do it. So I believe that most girls out there that are scared to do it, if they are able to get these skills, they can do it.
All right, so even though you said 5 years, like we asked, is short, you still want to use your years, your incoming years to keep encouraging them. That's beautiful. And then you mentioned furthering your education. Where would you like to further?
I would like to go to KNUST.
Okay.
And if I
Why
should
KNUST though, if I may ask?
I've just done some few researches about most of their schools, and I found it as one of the best. So.
Great, okay.
And also, I'll be glad if I'll study at German as well, because their vocational skills and their teaching is very, very intensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you know that you did some research on that as well?
Yes, I did.
Great. Now, tell us, okay, on the job, have you had any experience that wasn't so positive? For instance, like you said you were afraid when you were thinking of starting that you maybe you may get a shock or you may get electrocuted when you start and you're on the field. Have you had any of that experience?
Okay, I'll say I was once shocked by electrical fault, but it wasn't some maybe much fire, no. During my first internship, like trying to get on the field, all the guys, when I got there the first time, the impression was like, what is she doing here? So then I told their boss that I want to start with them. Okay, so if they don't mind, he said, oh, no problem. Tomorrow they'll be here, so I should be there. So very early in the morning, I was there. Still, the guys were still surprised, like, is she really serious about what she's saying? But they really encouraged me. Some were surprised. Also, one of the guy, he's called Daniel. Daniel was like, I've really moved him, and like he has been encouraging me, like keep on encouraging most of the time that you can do it, you can go forward. Yes.
So you mentioned when you were talking about your 5-year plans that you wish more companies, okay, or more schools would take up the CBA approach as a company-based approach. Okay. Competency-based approach. Yes. Oh, okay. So that is more skilled, as in practical, right?
Yes.
So would you say that what you learn on the field, okay, and then what you learned in the classroom, they don't always sync until you actually get to the field, or is the same thing? It's easier to transfer your knowledge into some practical activities?
Actually, if you learn the theory parts, and also in the school, they offer practicals as well.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like getting both practical and theory at school. Okay. And going to the field may be quite difficult because maybe on the field they don't really follow formalities when it comes to what they teach in the class. So they may teach you to go strictly by the rules, but when you get to the field, it's like, do it well. So you may not follow the strict rules of maybe that governs electrical engineering. They will teach us a lot of things, a lot of laws. But when you go on the field, you know, those laws work, but not as maybe the way you are expecting to see it. Yes.
Let's talk about safety, okay?
Okay.
I mean, it's part of the job. Every job has its own hazards or things you may be exposed to, okay? So, for instance, in your field, like you said, you could be electrocuted. Are there some safety measures or tools or garments that you wear to protect yourself? Oh, yes, there are. Most of the time, when you are working, like when you are doing the house wiring, you don't power it, so you don't really, you have your overall, you have your tools bag, tool space or anything around you. You keep it safe because there's a possibility that you might slip and fall depending on the height you are working. So you keep all those things around you so that you don't just don't fall from your hand just like that. Yeah. So aside that, when you are working with power, okay, the place is powered and you are working, you need protective gloves. Okay. Yes, so that you can work efficiently. So the safety is one, like, it's really key. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, practically, I mean, if there's a viewer out there, even for yourself, even before or after venturing into this field, okay, when somebody walks into your house, because you have an AC problem, you have a fridge problem, you want a person to have a look at it, you don't see them in an overall, sometimes it's a backpack with the tools thrown all over, and then I've never seen any electrician with gloves, okay? So what do you think is the way out so that what we learn in school, which you have explained and we all know is very important, can actually be kept even on the field? What do you think we can do to make it better?
What I think is that most of the time, when the students learn from the school and they go out to the field, some of them don't get those who went through the educational way. Oh, okay. So some went through a short internship, they want to learn it really quick. And so those people, okay, I'm not against that, but most of the time, they know, not that they don't know, but they feel like they are very safe, they can do it really smart and nothing will happen to them. But if you are the type that you have gone through the educational way and you want to make it like keep safe, you have to just put on the protective measures. Yes.
Okay. So as of now, are you working for yourself or you're part of a company where you work and then you get paid?
I'll say both.
Both. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because my next question is it lucrative? this industry you've entered, I mean, the solar energy, the electrical engineering, the refrigeration, and the AC installation, all of that, would you say is lucrative for you?
Yes, I'll say, because maybe during the week I'll be at work, but during weekend I don't really maybe have my own time, and during the weekends I go out there, like anybody that wants his or her his refrigeration to be serviced, you know, you need to service it every 6 months or more. So I do that most of the time, but not all the time. Some of the time I don't do it at all. And some of the times too, my friends that are into electrical installation, they invite me over, they call me over, okay, there's a job here and our number is less, so if this weekend you'll be free, you can join us, so that the more you do it, the more you learn. Yes.
Would you say that you see yourself probably in the future, just like somebody has a school where you got the opportunity to go and study, do you see yourself probably having something for just women to train them?
Yes. Now, I want to encourage more women, as I said earlier, but I want an institution, like a technical institution that is wholly for girls. So a girls' technical institution where girls do refrigeration and air conditioning, electrical installation, and other technical courses that they require. So it should be like all girls. Yes.
That's great. I hope your dreams come true.
Amen.
And any parting words for viewers?
Come again?
Any parting words?
Okay, let me say my friends out there, some of the girls out there that are watching me right now, I want them to know that they can make it. That is the fact. Nothing can stop you apart from yourself. Yes, a lot of discouragement came. Some will be like, this is for men. But believe in yourself that you can do it. It's not about what others say. Others may give you advice. They may tell you what to do. But you are the major, you can make the choice yourself. So the major choice is for you to make. But make it right and believe that you can do it. So that is what I have to say to them.
All right. I know you love Level Up. I have not forgotten. DJ, give us Level Up. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
She says her mom is watching, so we are not going to get any dancing moves tonight. But hey, this is something small from JN Products.
Okay.
So JN Products, let me put it by you so you can have a comfortable seat. So this is a surprise from JN Products to
Thank you very much.
Here you can have a seat. JN Products is a line of products where they provide us with products for hair, sanitation. I mean, they have from hair gels, Dettol, shower gels, conditioners, and so many more. They have a wide range of products. They produce a silky care product, and you should contact them for yours. So this is yours, Grace.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for gracing us tonight. Oh, as your name goes. And yes, as you heard, Grace has done it. You can too. If you're out there, you want to venture into a male-dominated industry, do not fear, because you can do it.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments.